I took a river cruise. I wrote Christine a letter telling this was always on my bucket list, and she was kind enough to give me passage onto a Wilshofen, Germany, down to Budapest, Hungary, in November. And I told you that at Joyce Hunter's party, and was very excited about it. And when I got off, I was so excited. I said, "How can I say thank you?" And I said, this is such a cool device. It's a perfect tool to share with travel agents to get their foot in the door and talk about something worth talking about. So I put together a concept of how to sell river cruises in a box. And I'm going to walk you through what I have to date on this. Okay. And when you go to, you can write this URL down. The URL is moreonseries.com. MOREON series, moreonseries.com/river cruising. One word.
Got it.
And if you do that, you get to this page.
Okay.
And on you see above on the top, I have quite a few pages. I have the home page, which you're looking at, letters, handouts, presentations, questions, skills, cities, rivers, photos, videos, quizzes, and script.
Okay.
And I'm going to go through those very quickly now just to show you how each one is set up, and if you wanted, you could go back on your own. But on the home page, I have an open video, which is a welcome video, and this is not promoting AMAWaterways. This is promoting river cruises.
Okay.
But AMA made it possible. AMA is responsible for this little this little concept program. Okay, so I mention it, and I put in AMA where I can. So this explains it, and that's a video of about 5 minutes of explanation. You can play that some other time. I go down through the river cruising, the window of opportunity for agents, and then again I have the links down below. So I'm going to click on the letter link. Now the concept is this. The concept is the agents are going to write a letter to local organizations. It could be corporations, Rotary clubs, women's clubs, any organization or association that has a gathering of people. This also can be used on one-on-one, which you'll see later, but the concept is how can I get in front of people to give a 20-minute presentation explaining to them the joys of river cruising. Theory being is that you're going to get people interested, but if they're not interested in river cruising, the agent still had 20 minutes to present a professional presentation, which would position the agent as the professional in the area. So they might say, well, I'm not taking a river cruise, but what do you have to Alaska? And then the agent.
But either way, it brings awareness of their services to that client.
Correct. It's a tool to get in.
Right.
And I've always said that if you want to talk to people, enter the conversation they are already having in their mind. Everybody talks to themselves, and people are going to start talking about river cruising.
Right.
So it's not a new concept. You don't have to tell me. I've heard of it. I've read about it. Tell me more. So that's the concept. So writing a letter is telling you to write a letter is one thing. Well, I just clicked on the letter button, and it's taking a second to populate. Okay, so up pops the letter page with an audio message from me on the top. Are you on the letter page?
Yes, I am. I can see it.
Okay, so that Listen to Mike is a little 2-minute audio explaining what is going to be on this page. If you scroll down, you'll see a picture of a Google search, because I recommend them. That's a good place to start. Put in your zip code, put in the word organization or association, and you're going to get a lot of information within your area. You put in your zip code. So there's your addresses, there's your phone numbers. That's how you can get a list of people to contact right out of the blocks.
Right,
then, if you go down the sales letter, I give you in PDF form and in a doc form a sales letter. So you don't have to reinvent the wheel. It's there.
I see that.
You can edit it, you can change it, or you can write your own. but we're going to give you one if you want to use it.
Okay.
Then there's a second letter, and then there's a future seed letter. So there's 3 letters on this page that they can use to stimulate their thinking.
Okay.
Then you go to the button that says Handout, and I suggest that they have a leave behind so they can remember what they just said or heard, and they know how to get in contact with you. Again, It opens with a audio, and then if you click the button below, it's not a very good one, but there's a handout model that they can look at.
Okay.
Again, it stimulates their thinking.
Okay.
I'm going to skip presentation for a minute and go to questions. Now, again, opening with an audio, and if they click this link, they're going to have about 50 or 60 questions that people could ask. So if you went to this page and did a quick review, you won't be caught by surprise. There's the questions and the answers.
All there, right.
Okay. So now we go to the skill development page. Speed and motivation.
Okay.
Okay, so that's the skill page. You go over to the cities page, and the rivers page is the same. I don't want to reinvent the wheel, so I didn't give you a geography course here. I said, look, get familiar with the cities, the countries, the land options, and then go to Google for anything specific.
Got it.
I mean, if you want to brush up on the Danube, just focus there, and I'm not going to give you 700 pages of something that you can get out of Google.
Exactly. They can get it themselves. This is just, the premise is to teach them how to sell the river cruises.
Correct.
In a simple way, yeah.
Now, and to get in front of the people. Now, the photos are just some photos I took off of your website that they could use, cut and paste if they wanted to. It's just that can be embellished as they move.
Photo gallery, right.
The videos were just a compilation of the videos in the skills section. The quiz, I put together a little Jeopardy board of 20 questions broken up into rivers, countries, cities, and ships.
Okay.
Now, there's nothing magical about these questions. They can easily be changed. We could easily turn this into 2 games, 4 games, 20 games.
Right.
Now, because of the nature of the beast, they have to download this PowerPoint. So they click here, and it is a download, but it is in PowerPoint. So when they open up the PowerPoint to play as a slideshow, they'll have an interactive video game.
Got it. Okay.
And
it's just like a fun way. It's a fun way to review.
Well, it's a fun way, yes. And also, I guarantee you, they'll go through this once, and they will know those 20 questions. I mean, it's a beautiful tool to really learn something.
Okay, cool.
So the last section is the script section. And what I asked them to do here, well, not the last, presentation's the last. What I do here is I ask them to play the audio while they read the paragraph. Now, I'm reading the paragraph myself, so they're just hearing what they're reading. But if they go down and read this text and listen to me read it, I ask them to do it 5 times.
Yep.
And what's going to happen is they're going to start internalizing the information.
Okay.
So now it'll become theirs. They'll be able to. Okay, I know what I want to say. I want to say this. So,
right.
So this just gives them an overview of the information that they're going to want to know.
Okay.
So that's the script. Now let's go back to the presentation. That's the last piece. The presentation has 2 parts. An audio, about a minute long. Then you can click on a PowerPoint. See, it's very difficult to embed music in PowerPoint. So what I did was I embedded the PowerPoint presentation. If they want music, they can put it in on their side.
Okay.
If they want narration, they can put it in on their side, because I didn't
Right.
do that. But what I did do, under the movie section, which is in bold, it says, I have stored the presentation as a movie.
Right.
Well, if you click here, it'll take a few minutes to download. But what I've done was I've taken a video of a river cruise, and I put it to music of entertainers that were on my ship. I bought the CD.
Wonderful.
So they're listening to violin music as they play through this video.
Like Lestrada or whoever was on with you guys.
I think it might have been Estrada now.
Might have been them, yeah, because they're usually on. Okay, that's cool.
So that's now that's a longer movie, but it just shows people getting on the ship. Actually, it's AMAWaterway's YouTube video.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, I took that and knocked out the verbiage and just put music to it.
Right, cool. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, cool.
So this is what I've put together for Christine.
Wow, that is nice. Now, how did you do you do this kind of stuff for a living, or how do you?
No, I'm a speaker. I'm a motivational speaker.
Ah, okay. And so you do the speaking, and that. So of course, like me, you have to put together presentations.
Right.
Oh, you've done that. Okay, that's how you do it so well. Okay, I was just wondering, because not everybody can do stuff like this and have it make sense or do well. So, wow, that's nice. So now, the presentation is the one where you said you skipped it to the end. That's the one where it's the final copy with the music on it.
Well, let me see.
That tab up on the top, middle.
Yeah, let me see. Hold on a minute. Let me see if I can. Let me see. Matter of fact, I think I saw it on the desktop. Hold on. I think I saw this on the desktop. I might be able to pull it up. It was. That's the Jeopardy PowerPoint. Okay, here it is. Here, I think. I'm going to put my phone down near the speaker. Wait a minute.
So I can. Today I was putting together 2 PowerPoints myself.
I'll just do it for a minute. Then I'll jump up. Okay, you got the idea.
Yeah, that's very cool. Now, can they download that, or can they?
Yeah, that's where they downloaded from that movie URL there.
Oh, that is okay. Right out of that. Okay.
So they get that. That's the only way to do it. They want to get it onto their machine so they can just hit a button and it goes.
Right, exactly, and then they can show it. Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, cool. Well, I'm going to go on there and I'm going to do that.
Yeah, you just have to download it once.
Yeah, exactly, and then I have it in there because I can probably put it on my iPad and I can show it at different things. So that's nice. Oh my God, that is so wonderful, Mike.
What I was thinking of doing, a friend of mine was talking last night that a 9-minute video, even with music, is long, and I think that I might try, and I want to get this off and running first, but I might try to go back and kind of lower the violin music at places, and then have a voiceover explaining what they're looking at.
Yeah.
So it'll be kind of like a walkthrough, and then let
like
the music
play.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and that's the way you have it on YouTube, but I didn't want it to be an AMA commercial.
Right, exactly. I know. You have to be careful how you're doing it. I understand the premise of it all, but oh my God, that was so nice of you to do that. Oh my goodness. Oh, so then now you've taped it, right?
Well, it's at that URL. It's there. It's over. It's done.
No, I'm saying you've taped this what we've just done today.
Oh yes, of course, yes.
Yeah. So maybe I can send this on then to Christine so she can see it.
Yes. Yes, right. That's let's see. I think that the answer is yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we've been our whole phone call has been recorded, or it is being recorded. Yes.
Wonderful. Yeah. So
and
what
I'd like to see, perhaps, if it makes sense to you and to Christine, then you could show all of the sales reps this tape, and then in their visiting travel agents, they can share it with them.
Oh yeah, well what I love about it is I have constantly travel agents like that are joining different travel organizations and just becoming agents that really need help, and they contact me all the time and ask me, can you help me, Diane? I'm ready to sell, I'm just not sure where to start and what to do. And so pretty much you've just done that. You know, that's exactly what you've done. You've put that together to tell them where to go, you know, how to get started, which is wonderful.
That was the whole purpose of it, and it was a customer service program, but brought to you by AMAWaterways.
Yeah, that is wonderful. Oh my gosh, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
This is great. Okay, so then what I'll do then is you'll be able to send this to me, you don't even need to send it to me. I'll just go on the website.
Yeah, you have it. You have it along with everybody else. But I will send you the movie. I'll make this phone call into a movie.
Right.
So then, if you wanted to, you just click a button, and then they'd get this phone call again.
Absolutely. Oh no, that'll be great. Yeah. Oh, this is wonderful, Mike. And now, where are you currently? Where are you calling me from?
I'm in Delray Beach, Florida.
You are there today? Okay.
And I'm heading to New York, Cooperstown, New York, next Friday.
Oh yeah, I thought you were leaving. I knew you were going very soon. So, okay, wonderful. All right. Well, this is great. So what I'm going to do, I'm also going to share it with my director of field sales.
Oh, perfect.
Charles Van Elton, because he's the one, of course, that will see the incredible benefits of this. Christine right now is away traveling in beautiful Brazil.
Yes, you told me that. Lucky her.
Yeah. So she'll be back next week, I think, sometime. But I will definitely make her aware of this. Did you send her the information on this at all yet, Mike, or not?
Yeah, I send the press release. I copy Kimberly Hamilton and Christine in on everything I do. So I think Christine has an idea of what's going on.
Good. Okay, wonderful. Great. Wonderful. Okay. So I'll go ahead and I'll make Charles aware of it since he's the head of the sales department, and we'll see what we can do with this. And then I'll let you know.
And as far as the questions go and some things, I mean, if you see some glaring areas, it's all fixable.
I will. When I play with it on my own, that's when I'll see what I...
Especially those questions. If you think if there's better questions, but not selling AMA, but river cruising, if there's better questions for the quiz. Have you ever seen that Jeopardy game?
I haven't seen you mean the one you've done, or have I seen Jeopardy?
Well, let me show you. Let me see. Hold on a second. Maybe this will be. Matter of fact, I saw it. Watch this. This is what we're talking about. Are you still seeing my screen?
Absolutely.
Okay. So there's the Jeopardy game there.
Yep.
Okay. So when you say, okay, let's take countries for 100.
Right.
So I click on that.
Yeah.
And it says the Austrian cities of Vienna and Salzburg have direct access to the Danube.
Yeah.
Well, the answer is false. And I say, okay, let's see if I'm right. And you hit answer, and it says false. Vienna, Krems, Dürnstein, Melk, and Passau are located on the banks. Salzburg is south of the river.
Correct. Okay.
So
nice.
let's go back to the main board, and let's take tours yours for $500. Be forewarned, the sleeping rooms are tight. Answer, false. The sleeping rooms are spacious and most come equipped with French balconies. The rooms are very comfortable.
Wonderful, yeah.
So it's that kind of thing. So if you see better questions, then we can put those in.
No, yeah, no, I don't. And I have to keep reminding myself, though, that it's not specific to AMA. It's supposed to be more generic river cruising in general. We just happen to be featuring AMA because, of course, AMA is what you know and love. So.
Exactly. And with the let's see if I go back to home. In the video, there's AMA in it, and then there's subtleties all throughout.
Right. No, I know. I was noticing that. Believe me, I did notice that. So, and I love that. That's nice because that tells me it's something that we could really, we could utilize in different ways. And I personally, just as the rep here in Florida, see where I can use it the best because like I said, I get every day phone calls from agents that are asking me for their assistance in learning. They're ready to sell. They're just not sure where to go. So.
Well, here's the home run, Diane. On a live webinar, then I could walk them all through this box so they wouldn't have to figure it out for themselves.
Absolutely. No, I know that would be. Okay, well, good, Mike. Well, I thank you. Oh, my goodness.
Well, there it is. Consider yourself forewarned.
I consider myself blessed to have this. This is very nice. It's great, and I can already see places where you can use this right away. And so I'll send, like I said, I'll send this information on to Charles, and also I'll copy Christine, say that we had this nice conversation today, and that you've also offered to, if we're interested and can pick up on this and however it can be used, do maybe a webinar to tell the other agents or the other BDMs about it, so that it's something that's available to them to help them.
Correct.
I love it. Thank you.
Okay. Well, thanks for taking my call today, Diane.
Oh, no, it's awesome. And I come visit you in Delray, but by the time I get down there, you'll be gone.
Well, we'll be back in November.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm always here. Unless
yes,
I'm traveling in Europe, I'll be here.
Well, thanks for taking the call, and thanks for your support.
Thank you so much for doing this for us. It's fantastic. And I'll be in touch.
You're welcome. Thanks, Diane.
You're welcome. Bye, Mike.
Bye.